It was a tough game to be a part of. We got off to a very slow start. Abria got in early foul trouble. You got to give it to Delaware. I mean, they come out, they execute their game plan. They played very hard for 40 minutes, and Coach Tina Martin, she's just done a tremendous job year-round, all year long, getting her team ready to play. Delaware has gotten everyone's A game this year, and they've been up for the challenge. So, I was a little disappointed, but at the end of the day, 3 games in 3 days is tough to overcome. And, some of those 3-pointers that we knocked down yesterday were just a little short today.
Okay, questions? Kevin?
Were you surprised you had so much trouble shooting early on? Or do you think that had a lot to do with the third game in the third day?
Well, it has some to do with the third game and the third day. And what happens is, you miss a couple, and then you start thinking, hey, I'm tired. And I just thought we got off to a rough start, and that worked on us mentally. And so, at the end of the day, I thought we were a little tired. Our legs were a little, didn't really have that push in them today. Because, in the last couple of games, we've gotten down and teams have pushed back at us, and we've pushed back as well. We've come down, hit big jumpers, gone to the basket, done some great things defensively, got some key rebounds, and we just weren't able to get that tonight. And we just were never really in this game.
Where else? Go ahead. Yeah, Kev.
You just mentioned Coach Martin and having to always take everybody's A game every game. I mean, you've been on a lot of great teams with a lot of great players over your playing career, coaching career. I mean, how difficult is it to take a team with a superstar like Elena and then kind of mesh everything together so it does work the way you want a basketball team?
Well, ask Coach Chancellor and ask Gino or Pat Summit. And when you go and you look at the talented teams that win are the ones that have a coach like Coach Martin that can put the pieces of the puzzle together, keep them together, and keep them motivated year long. And my hat goes off to her, because as a player on the Comets, I know how difficult it was to get us motivated. But the biggest thing is you're going to get everybody's best effort. And knowing that you've got to come out and get everybody's best effort means you have to not only match that intensity, you've got to come with it every game. And to have that over the arc of a season, she and her coaching staff they've just done a tremendous job. So once again, my kudos and my hat goes off.
Yes.
What did it feel like out there when you guys scored 93 yesterday and it just is not going into the basket? Like the coach said, does it get frustrating, or what was the reason?
It does get frustrating. Like Coach said, we were tired more than anything, and our shots wasn't going in early, so we got mentally drained real fast, and we couldn't put the pieces together and just overcome it.
Yep.
As an opposing coach going against someone like Elena, what does it take to try to stop her? Do you focus on stopping her or like the other players?
Oh, it's funny you asked that, because we talked about that this morning. We talked about Elena's going to score. She's a great player. She is going to score. But what we wanted to do was stop everyone else from getting wide open looks or wide open layups. And once we didn't knock down a couple shots didn't go down for us, we just got mentally out of the game and started giving up some uncontested layups and wide open shots. But I will tell you that Elena is a star for more than just her scoring. She does so many other great things defensively. She makes it very tough to penetrate against the Delaware. And offensively, not only is she shooting from, taking you underneath the basket, but she's also out at the three-point line. And then you add in her ability to pass and see the floor. And it's just very difficult to limit Elena and limit Elena doing all of those things. So she's very talented.
In the back.
Coach, kind of building onto that, is it something that just kind of keeps coaches up at night to think, well, Elena's doing all these things, and then you have people like Lauren Corral, Kelsey Buchanan, and different players who are hitting shots, consistently, kind of like they did today.
Well, I will guarantee you that no other team keeps me up at night. My own team keeps me up. I focus on us a lot and what we do. But I will tell you, it is a central focus when you're trying to prepare a defense for a team like Delaware. You're trying to figure out where they're trying to get the ball to Elena and then where everyone else is on the court. So you want to know where everyone else is so you know where your help is coming from, who's going to double team, and where the rotation is coming from. Those are all things that I know every coach goes through when they're trying to prepare a game plan for the University of Delaware. So we're no different. We didn't execute it today, but I'm very, very proud of us getting to this point. We won 20 games. It's not like we can hold our heads down. We won 20 games this season. We played very hard. We were the fifth seed and made it to the semifinals. We weren't supposed to make it here, and we played extremely well yesterday, and that's what hopefully we'll all remember.
Anyone else? Okay, ladies, thank you very much.
Thank
Great
you.
season. Appreciate it.